I've been thinking about creating this video for a very long time. But for some reason, every time I would sit down to write the script, I would think, but it's an obvious topic, everyone knows how to sign up to Canva and use it, it's very user-friendly, why would I be creating a video about this topic? But I've noticed, especially after working with so many clients from all over the world, that although Canva is very user-friendly and it's really very simple to sign up and start using it, not everyone knows how to use this amazing platform to move their businesses to a totally different level. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to cover everything, all the different ways I use Canva in order to improve my websites, in order to improve my clients' websites, and in order to create amazing, very professional marketing materials for my businesses. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Canva in different ways in order to improve your business. And I'm going to show you how to use it effectively and in a very smart way. So let's start. The first thing you must do when you start working on Canva is to introduce your brand colors and your brand fonts. This will help you to keep a consistent appearance, a consistent presence through all of your social media profiles, in your emails, everywhere. Canva allows you to introduce your brand palette and fonts and use them directly in your designs. And this is actually very important because it helps you to save time and remain consistent with your branding. Once you have your brand color palette and fonts, you can start using Canva. The first thing that you can use Canva with is to create your product photos. Well, the best scenario ever is to shoot professional photos for your products. But if you are just starting out, if you are at the early stages, maybe you don't have the budget to invest in good photo shooting. So what you can do is to use Canva to create photos. And you can create very high quality photos with Canva. You can remove backgrounds, you can change the lighting, the contrast, everything. And you can even use Canva's templates in order to create like a lifestyle photo for your products. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. You sign up to your Canva account, and from there you go to brand, and then here you can define your brand palette. Let's say I want to define a new one. I click here on plus, add a new one, and I start creating mine. There are some default brand palettes in here, but for sure you're gonna create yours. So I'm gonna click on add a custom palette, and you will see that it's now available in here. You can change the color palette. Let's call it, for example, e-commerce brand trial. And in here, you start defining your color one after the other. You need the hex in order to define the color. The hex is the color number. If you don't know exactly what your color's hexes are, you can use this Chrome extension in here. It's called ColorZilla. When you click on it, let's say you are opening an image from your store, or someone designed your store and you don't have any idea about the colors, you can use this Chrome extension. When you pick like this, or when you place your mouse over anything, it will pick the color and copy it. Okay, and then you just paste the hex in here and you will have your color. You can add as many colors as you wish. You can also define the fonts, you can add a logo, and so on. Once you do that, when you move on to designing something on Canva, your brand palette colors will be there and you will be able to use them. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna click on create a design and I will go with an Instagram story. When you click here on the color, you can see all the different brand palette and you can start choosing from them. Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm gonna make it suited for my brand. I will do this. For example, I'm gonna go to this color, for example, change it to this one. And when I do that, Canva will be asking me if I want to change all the pink into for example, in here into blue. I'm gonna click on yes, and so on. Okay, so this is very helpful because instead of every time defining the color hex and pasting it, you will have all of your colors in here and you will directly start to apply them. Same thing for the fonts. Let's say, for example, I want to change the font of this word. I will click in here and I can see my fonts from here. I can pick them from here. Okay. So in this way, you can stay consistent when it comes to colors, when it comes to fonts, between all of your different content, whether it is for Instagram, for your emails, for your website, or whatever you want to use this piece of content. Now we are going to see how to use Canva to create product photos. And the first place I want you to go to is the templates. And in here, I want you to search. Let's say, for example, I sell skincare products. I'm gonna search for skincare, and I'm going to show you the different templates that Canva provides, and you can use directly on your store just by replacing the product image by your own product. So this is, for example, a photo. Okay, this is a product, it's skincare. As you can see, this is a little bit like infographics. We are going to talk about infographics later, but simply you can use the same exact design just by replacing this by your product photo. So what you can do is you can shoot your product, have a, like, you can do it with your iPhone, then bring your photo in here to Canva. After bringing your photo to Canva, you can actually remove the background and replace this by your product, your own product. Okay, let me try to add some product in here so I can show you how you can remove the background. So let's say, for example, this one. I can, under edit image, remove the background. What I recommend you to do is to shoot your photo with a very contrasting background, and this way you will make it easier for Canva to exactly remove your background without having like something that's not that clean enough. So as you can see, this is my product. It's extremely clean. I don't have a background. I'm gonna copy this element, bring it in here, and simply I will replace this by my product. So I'm gonna remove this one, turn this a little bit so it could be like inclined or something, and move it in here, and then I will send it maybe backward or to back. Let's see. So I'm gonna send it to back like this. Okay, and that's it. I can adjust those for sure to make the design better, but as you can see, within seconds I have now a design. If you go back to the elements in here, to the designs in here, you can find a lot of good designs to use. A lot of them, like very good. They can even use them for your Instagram posts. You can use them for your landing pages and so on. I'm gonna keep scrolling to show you, for example, this is a very simple design. This is a Instagram post with carousels that you can use. Also, if you take some time, for example, and consider this one is very advanced. You have a blur in here over the images. It's very nice, and even this text in here has been like added by Canva itself, so this is not within the image. So what you need to do is to replace the information, replace your product in here, replace the text, and you can even use this on your product pages or on Instagram or wherever you wish, and just simply by replacing this by your own product and replacing the text. Sure, depending on your niche, you will be getting different results. If you put in here shoes, you will get different results, but you can also use these templates. So as you can see, this is a very good template. You just need to remove the shoes and put your own. Same for any other template you find. Now that you know how you can use Canva to design and improve your product photos, we move on to the next thing you can do with Canva, and it is to create your website banner. Your website banner is the main photo or the banner that you see on your homepage. And this banner should be different depending on the time of the year, on the offers you are doing, maybe if you are launching a new collection or introducing new products, and so on. Designing this with Canva can save you a lot of time, and also it will allow your store to be always up to date. And on Canva, there are so many templates that you can use, or you can start from scratch and you can design amazing banners for your store. So let's say, for example, you are releasing or launching your spring collection. This is the right time to create a banner for this. Let's say, for example, you are doing a Mother's Day sale. This is the right time to change your banner and adjust it to reflect your offer or your sale. It's very important to keep your store up to date with what's happening, especially with your offers, because usually most of the traffic will either be directly landing on your homepage, or they will be also visiting your homepage to understand what do you sell, what your brand stands for, and so on. Now let's move to Canva to see how you can design an amazing banner for your homepage. Now with the same logic, you can use Canva to create your website banner. The first thing I recommend you to do is to start with the right dimensions for your banner, so you can know that from your theme, or you can start from a normal design in here, then resize it to fit your design. I will start in here by searching for website banners, for example. I will click on see all. Sometimes I would like to go deeper and choose by niche if I wish to, but I will keep it simple for now. And as you can see, there are a lot of designs in here that you can use. I love usually to have my text on the left and the photos on the right, or something similar to that. I'm going to keep scrolling
Maybe I will find something that I think it's nice. This is a good design that I can use if I'm announcing a new collection, for example. Scrolling down, let's see, what do I have? Okay, this is a good one also. I can use it if I wish. You can even put the event in here. So if you are doing Valentine, you can put Valentine, see if there are some templates dedicated precisely for Valentine. Anyway, I'm gonna take this one, although the text is on the right, but actually I like it, so I'm gonna click on customize this template. What I need to do now is very, very simple. First thing I need to do is to replace these photos by my own photos, so I will show my products in here. The second thing I need to do is either I would change this text to fit my font, my brand font, or I can remove all the text and keep this text done within Shopify. I usually recommend to always keep the text provided within Shopify, because in this way it would be searchable on Google. But if you want to keep the same exact design, you can put the text in here, then download the image and upload it to Shopify and remove any type of text from Shopify. For the button, you still need to keep the button on Shopify because it's something clickable, unless you want to remove the button totally and make the full image clickable. Okay, but as you can see, it's simple. I can remove all of this. I can download it to my PC and upload it on my Shopify, and that's it. I will have my homepage banner. And when you scroll in here, you will see a lot of other examples that you can use. You can filter your search by the niche, by some more relevant keywords, and find something that suits your brand. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna do something for Valentine. Let's see if I can find something. Yeah, there are a lot of things in here happening. You can choose one of them. Maybe let's say, for example, this one, and use it. It depends on what you want to reflect during this holiday or what you like as aesthetics for your brand, but that's it. Very, very simple. Okay, you change the thing, you change the colors, you change the text, and you're done.
And now, before moving forward with our topic, I want to take one moment of your time and invite you to do 3 things. First, I want to invite you to smash the like button, because by liking this video, you will help it to reach more and more people. Second, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell, because in this way, you will get notified each time I publish a new video. And finally, I want to invite you to sign up to the free workshop I'm currently offering. In this workshop, I show you how you can create a strong, sustainable e-commerce business. I explain to you the exact framework that you should be applying to your business in order to be able to attract, convert, and retain more customers. And this workshop is totally free and you don't need to pay any dollar. Just go down to the description, sign up, and that's it. And now let's get back to our topic. Now moving to the next point, and it is to use Canva to create infographics. Infographics are an amazing way to present data and information in a very engaging way. I recommend you to use infographics for your product pages, for your landing pages, even in your emails. Infographics are visually attractive and they are more engaging than writing big, long texts. Canva offers a lot of ready-to-use templates that you can use for your infographics. You can, for example, mention your product benefits, your product unique selling propositions, or maybe if you want to put some numbers related to the results of your products, and so on. So let's move to Canva to see how we can do that.
Infographics, you already know why infographics are important, and you can use them in so many places, and they usually perform very, very well. So here I am on Canva, and this time I'm gonna search for some infographics. Either you start by like Instagram post design and you move on in there and search for infographics, or you can start directly with infographics. I like to start with the Instagram post because I want to keep the design square. I want it to fit on any homepage, on any landing page, maybe within the product images on Shopify. So I will start with an Instagram post. From here I will click on create design and I will go to Instagram post, which is the square size. You can also make it 4x3. As I told you before, you can resize any design you want within Canva if you have the Pro account. So I'm in here and I will search for product infographics. And you will see some of them. Maybe you would need to search for a different keyword to find better ones, but this is a good start. So let's see, for example, this is one with infographics. If you go in here, this is another one with infographics. It's showing you the different benefits of the product. You just need to replace this by your own product, change the colors to fit your brand, change the text, and you're good to go. If you scroll down, let's see what do we find. This is another example with very nice icons. This could work perfectly well for an Instagram post. You can even animate the text and make it as an Instagram reel. So you can animate those in here, create animations, as you can see from here, and save it as MP4 instead of saving it as a PNG or a photo, and use this for anything. If you want to use it as an Instagram reel, you need to resize it from here. So you click on resize, and in here you choose the size you want to resize it. So let's say I want to resize it into, I should be able to find the default ones. Let me see. Or you choose them from here, you click on resize, and Canva will resize your design. You need to adjust for sure the design, because now we have different dimensions and so on, but that's it. In a few seconds you have your new design. You can have the same, for example, post once with a square size for your Instagram page and once as a reel like this one. Okay. Infographics are actually very, very, very good. I'm gonna resize it back to square because I want to see other infographics. Infographics are very good, and I usually like to use them on websites because they deliver the message in a very visually attractive way. So going back to designs in here, let's put in product benefits, see what we have. So as you can see, these are more infographics. They are actually amazing. You see these from here. This is another example. If you scroll down, you will see a lot of other examples that you can use. And all of them are very nice. This is, for example, this looks very professional. You can replace the photo with a photo from yours, create a small animation for the text and the lines, maybe use it as a reel, maybe use it even in your ads. They usually perform very well, this type of creatives.
Now the next thing I want to show you, and it's actually one of my favorites, and it's how to use Canva to create GIFs. If you are doing email marketing, or if you are planning to do email marketing, introducing GIFs within your emails is very important because they make your emails much more engaging. I always recommend all of my clients to use GIFs within their emails. And with Canva, you can create amazing GIFs. I'm going to move directly to my screen to show you how you can use Canva to create GIFs. Actually, this is one of my favorite ways to use Canva. Before Canva, I used to struggle with GIFs. Now I can create amazing GIFs in a few minutes.
Now I'm going to show you how to create the GIFs. In order to do that, I want you first to go into create design, and I will start with an Instagram post, the square size, because usually I use GIFs for my emails, and I like to have the first image as a square because it fits all the information if I want to have something overlaying it. And I like to keep everything square because it's easier for me. If everything is square, I know that if I stick to this size, everything will be organized, everything will be consistent. Okay, from here I will actually use one of my clients' photos to show you how I've created the same exact GIF for them. We were designing their email marketing system, and we wanted to create GIFs in some of their emails to make it more attractive. And we have created all of our GIFs actually on Canva. So I'm going to show you one example so you can learn from it. So I have this image from the brand I'm working on. They sell chocolate cookies, and these are their chocolates. What I wanted to create is to create a GIF where the hearts are moving. So I wanted the heart to move a little bit to create some animation. Look what I have done. The first thing I've done is obviously to add the photo. The second thing I done is to add an overlay over it. So I went in here, I wrote rectangle, and I picked, let's stay with this one. I'm gonna put it in here like this, overlaying the full image. I will lower down the transparency and maybe change the colors into like this. Maybe even increase the transparency a little bit. Okay, so this is my first slide. The second thing I need to do is to make the hearts move. So what I have done is to duplicate this same slide, the same exact one. I've added my photo once more. So let me add the photo once more. So this is my photo. I might make it fit a little bit like this. Then I went to edit image. I will remove the background. Once the background is removed, what I will do is to make sure that it's almost the same size as the original one. So I'm just making them like overlap. Let's see, maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, what I would do now is actually to crop this. So I'm gonna crop it like this. Okay, I will have my heart in here. What I will do is I will animate this heart. So I will make it fade in, for example, like this. It still needs to be a little bit, maybe, no, it's the right size. Okay, so now when you play this, let me show you what happens. It's a little bit slow, so I need to make it faster, but let's see, the heart is popping up. Okay, I need to go back, make sure that the background is still removed because I feel that the background went back. Okay, the second thing I will do is I will lower this maybe into the speed, make it faster. So I will put it on enter only, and I will change the timing. Where is the timing? From here. So I'm changing to 1 second, for example. I will apply it to all pages and put it 1. Okay, let's see what happens now. So the heart is popping. I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna duplicate this one, and this time I will copy and paste it. I will paste it in the same location to show you because I'm gonna make another heart pop up. So let's say this one. Okay, I will remove the animation from this one. So it's remove animation. I will keep this one. I will repeat the same thing one more time. So let's say this time I will copy this one, but I will keep another heart. Maybe I will keep the heart in here. I will remove the animation from this one, and I will keep the animation in here. Now let's play it. Can you see? It's a very small GIF. You can play around, make other hearts pop up, and so on. I will try now to make it a little bit faster, so maybe I will put it 0.5. Let's see if it's gonna look better. Let's play it. Maybe I need to make it a little bit even faster, so maybe 0.2, let me see, or 0.1. Let's play it. Okay, it's perfect. When I do that, I just need to go in here, share. I will click on download, and I can download it as a GIF. When I do that, I can upload it to my email. So if you are using Klaviyo, for example, you can upload this image as a very normal image, as a background image or as a standalone image for your emails.
In addition to all of that, you can use Canva to create your YouTube channel art, your Facebook banner, your LinkedIn banner, your Instagram profile picture, and so on. The most amazing thing about Canva is that you don't need to think about the dimensions or how big or small the banner should be, because Canva will give you the exact sizes you need, and they will give you also templates to use, and they will give you so many examples that you can get inspired from. You can use any of the Canva templates and just change the colors, the fonts, the photos, and make them suitable for your brand. And if YouTube is one of your marketing channels, and I highly recommend you to use YouTube as one of your channels because it is amazing, you can use Canva in order to create your videos and screen. If you watch this video up until the end, you will see my end screen, and it was simply created on Canva in 3 minutes. So yeah, it's that easy. The end screen is the final scene of any video where you can show them other videos or tell them to subscribe to your channel and so on. So let's move to my screen to see how you create your YouTube videos end screen with Canva.
One of the things I like the most about Canva is that they offer different templates for the different social media profiles and platforms. So if you go in here, for example, you can find the YouTube thumbnail, the banner, everything. Let's say, for example, you want to create a LinkedIn banner for your business page. Okay, so you go in here, you click LinkedIn, and you can choose in here whether you want a profile picture, a post, a carousel. I'm gonna put actually a banner, so it could be this one. And will give you the exact dimensions that you must use for LinkedIn. In addition to that, on the left you will see different templates that you can get inspired from, so you can just pick one of them and change it. And same for any other thing. If you want to do a YouTube channel art, you can go in here, type YouTube, or from the search in there, but let's start with the templates if we wish, and you will find like a lot of templates that you can use as channel art. When it comes to YouTube channel art, you need to make sure that it looks good on all devices, because you have the mobile, you have the desktop, and you have also the TV. So when you are uploading it to YouTube, make sure just it looks good on all devices. Okay, and the same thing applies to any other type of content you want to create, because in here you have the default dimensions for all social media platforms already embedded, already introduced by Canva, and you have the dedicated templates for each design for you to directly use, as we have seen with the LinkedIn banner. To create your YouTube channel end screen, you need to use the same logic. There are some templates that they are already in here by default, but what you need to keep in mind that your channel art doesn't need to be a photo. It could be a 20 seconds video. And in here you can use animations, you can add some animated elements from Canva in order to make the channel, the end screen, a little bit more engaging. So what I would do in here is I would type YouTube end screen, and they will give me some recommendations about templates that I can use. I can start from there, or I can design my own from scratch. So let's say, for example, I will go with this one, which is very colorful, but I'm gonna click on customize design. Usually in your end screen, there are some, let's say, definitive or some call to actions that you need to use, or you can use. You have the subscribe to the channel, you have the links to other videos from YouTube, from your YouTube channel. What you usually can do is to link to 2 videos and link to the subscribe button. And when you upload your video on YouTube, having this end screen, you can place in here the 2 videos when you are setting up your YouTube video under the end screen videos. Okay, so this is the template. You change it in the same way you change anything else. When I click here on play, you will notice that this is actually a video. It's animated, and all of these animations are, by the way, happening within Canva. So if you go in here, you will notice that this one has a rise animation, this one as well. Maybe even this text doesn't have. Let's see what other elements do they have. Animation. This one is not animated. This image is animated. I guess the image within is animated, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the idea, is that you have animation done within Canva. As simple as that. You can, for example, animate all elements if you wish. And once it's done, you play it. It looks nice. You download it as a small MP4 and you just put it at the end of your video. Okay, even if you are, by the way, even if you are working on your videos like 4K, you can still in here increase the resolution for 4K. For example, all of my YouTube videos are currently 4K. So I wanted my end screen to be as well 4K, so I can maintain the same resolution until the end of this video if someone is watching on big screens or on a 4K device. So yeah, you can even download this as an MP4, as a 4K MP4 with the highest resolution ever.
Now moving to the final point, and it's actually the most, let's say, common way of how to use Canva, and it is to use Canva to create content for your social media profiles. I'm talking about Instagram stories, photos, carousels, reels, TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and so on. In Canva, you can do an amazing job. You can animate text, you can use Canva's templates in order to get some stories done, and so on. Let's move to my screen so I can show you how you can use Canva precisely in order to create content for your social media profiles.
You already have an idea about how to use Canva to create Instagram posts, because we have seen something similar when we did the infographics or the product photos and so on. It's the same idea. You go in here, you click on create a design, you start by an Instagram post, and from there you start checking the templates or maybe creating your own design and uploading it to social media. What I want to show you now is the reels, because we didn't discuss them before. So I'm gonna click on Instagram reel, and I'm going to show you how you can use Canva for reels. I think that Canva is not the best video editing software until this moment, at least, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna improve their video editing tool. But for basic reels, it's amazing. Very, very easy to use. So let's take this, let's put skincare to stay with the same, let's say, niche, and see what examples do they have. So this is an example of a video. Let's see what do they have in here. This is another example. So as you can see in here, this is a very simple reel. There is a girl behind doing her like everyday routine, and there is in here the front. You can replace all of this by your own content, by your own video and your own image. Let's try something else, maybe a little bit more complicated. Yeah, this one for example is very nice, and this is the kind of reels that it's better if you do it on Canva. Let me remove this one and play. As you can see in here, this is type of infographics because you have like the benefits in here and you have a very simple video behind it. This is something that you can easily do for your brand. If we go in here, let's say this one is for example an animated reel. Let me remove this one, play it around. So as you can see, the text is being typewritten. This is a type of animation that Canva allows for text, and all the other elements are being animated. These elements might be by themselves animated elements. When you go in here to elements, you can choose, for example, let's say lines. You can filter in here and only see the animated, and you will see here all the graphics underlined that they are animated. So these might be this type of let's say of elements. When you go back to design, you will find more and more reels that you can use, templates that you can use, very easy to use, very straightforward, just like modifying the video behind the text a little bit and you will get your reels. This will make your life easier because you don't need to care about the design. You're just replacing the elements with your own products and information. Let's scroll down. What do we have in here? This is also a very good example. We have a video behind, we have the product in here. They have removed the background of the product, and in here they have the announcement of the sale. As you can see, very easy templates that you can profit from them. Let's see this one. This is actually multiple scenes, so I'm gonna remove the first two to keep it simple. Let me add the first one and play it around. It's a very nice reel made out of photos. It's not loading properly, but this is the idea. And you can even have multiple scenes like this. And for example, you could be launching a collection, maybe introducing a new product, and you can use a reel like this for this case.
Thank you so much for watching this video and for staying up until the end. I truly appreciate that. Before leaving, I want to invite you to smash the like button and to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell, because in this way you will get notified each time I publish a new video. See you next week. Bye bye.